Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another American Reacts, and I'm excited about this video. We are reacting to a wonderful channel called 4-Wheel Drive 24/7. A lot of you guys from Australia might know about them. They're pretty big, it looks like, and just from a gander through their channel, it looks like they do awesome videos, really long videos, which is great. I'll have to watch a lot of these in my free time. And for those that don't know, I'm an avid off-roading enthusiast. It's actually how I started my channel originally. You know, 2-3 years ago, I was doing a lot of off-roading videos here in America. And we used to have a Jeep, Jeep Wrangler. And then, of course, I had a huge Ram 2500 Power Wagon, 3/4 ton Dodge truck. And it was good fun. It was good fun. So, naturally, off-roading is up my alley. But, of course, I'll probably be drooling a lot because I'm sure you guys have a lot of awesome off-roading spots. And I know for a fact you guys have a lot of trucks, utes, vehicles that we don't have in America. Believe it or not, our options in America are pretty limited. So yeah, I can't wait to see what's in store. Let's go ahead and play it.
Point in Victoria. It's absolutely freezing, crisp morning, blue skies above, and this is day one. We camped down here last night. This is day one of our next trip. Absolutely stoked about it. What I wanted to introduce to you is my good mate Shauno. He's had some problems with the Dirty 30 of late. Nothing to be worried about. It's going to be back up on all four wheels very, very soon. But until then, he suggests...
First of all, these guys look like they're having fun, man. They're doing the whole overlanding, what we call it here. So, they get to camp out. They probably make some food and, go on these off-roading expeditions. Doing that for a weekend or whatever is really, really fun. I definitely miss it. I haven't done it in a couple years. So, yeah, these guys look like they know how to have fun.
He rides in with me. Absolutely no way. I was adamant that was not going to happen. He had to find another truck. The only other truck that he could find at last minute, late notice, was, well, come and have a look at this. Come and check this out. Mate, this truck comes on every single trip with us. What is it?
It's a camera car. It's a camera car, mate. And look, it's not any old camera car. This is
love the Cooper STT Pros.
No lockers.
Yep.
Just fitted a new set of tyres to it.
Yep.
And
no lockers.
Speed dimples.
Oh, he's got a lot of those.
A lot of speed dimples.
What's this hole here, mate?
Well, every four-wheel drive has this, mate. But when wind comes through and you're doing
Ooh,
top
that's
speed,
an old Toyota, Land Cruiser?
Yep. Clean the dust out of the door cavities.
That's amazing. So the basics of this is that you're going to be driving the Camera 80.
Yes, with the camera crew. This is an unsung hero truck usually
really
of our trip. So
it really is. No, I've got a lot of respect for this old beastie.
So I can't wait to get into it, mate. I wasn't going to miss this trip.
Oh, man.
We're starting our
adventure
in the back corner of the Victorian High Country, heading from the town of Woods Point to the town of Walhalla. The plan is to encounter plenty of the high country steep climbs and descents and take in some of the history of the region along the way. This is going to be awesome.
That looks like some rugged terrain. Looks neat.
Before we head off the dirt road, we're dropping some pressures. 18 PSI should do the trick for a smoother ride, added traction, and protection against tyre damage.
Oh yeah, always got to lower that tire pressure.
For this trip are locals Alan and his son Michael, both from Piranha Off-Road. Nick from Black Series along for some good old trailer R&D. We've got Stu
he's towing
from
too.
Wholesale Automatics.
Nice.
Alrighty, well, this is morning one, day one of our summer.
Isuzu, is that a Isuzu D-Max?
Currently 8
we don't have those either.
In the morning. I don't know what it was when I first got out.
Man, you guys are lucky. You got so much better off-roading choices than here in America.
Cruise chauffeur for this trip.
Copy back there, Shauno?
Certainly do, mate.
You comfortable back there? How are the boys? Are they all right?
Yeah, good, mate. I'm trying to teach a few tips here and there. They're sort of laughing because I do this every day.
And hey, Jared, if you feel at any point you do need to either do one of two.
Seriously, in America, you pretty much only have your choice of a Jeep Wrangler, Toyota 4Runner. We used to have the FJ Cruiser, your full-size trucks, but full-size trucks are real big. That's why I found in my Power Wagon it just could not fit on a lot of trails.
Two things, give Sean tips or abandon the vehicle. Feel free to do so, mate.
Nah, mate, no, he's loving this. He's absolutely loving this. To sit with a real professional and saying, wow, once in a lifetime opportunity here.
Nick, how you going back there, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, guys.
How's the big truck and the big trailer performing? No dramas after the last trip?
No, it's all going well, so looking forward to this one.
Stu, dog, I'm actually roaring. I can't wait to get stuck into this. Bit of summer high country. I can't wait to get out of this valley and up onto a hill. Get a bit of sun. I imagine you're the same.
Yeah, mate, it's a bit cold down there in the campsite, but you can see the blue sky, so we're looking for some sunshine.
Man, these guys do good work, good production with all the different dialogue and camera angles. It's a lot of work.
We are going really well. We're nearly up to the turn off at Woods Point Pub and heading down towards Knockwood. Looking forward to a bit of an adventure.
We've got to pass through Woods Point, a small town that sits on the banks of the Goulburn River. We're on our way to Weber Spur Track and Champion Spur Track, and this is where we can expect our first challenging drive of the trip.
This is cool too, seeing Australia down on the ground, like just seeing these random towns,
Real lumpy, bumpy
seeing the
stuff in it. So
woods
I've got
and the trails.
Over to the Triptronic.
It's really
manual.
cool.
First gear, low range.
Different perspective,
It's all about
right?
picking your line. We've said it before. Keep
Damn,
plodding
he's
along
got
and see
dual
how we
spare
go.
tires back
It's
there.
not too
Wow.
much further, we've already come up on a section that needs closer inspection.
For this section of track, it's quite technical. It doesn't look that steep, but it really is. It's got a couple of big rock steps, and
Ooh,
choosing
yeah.
the right line is absolutely critical here. There is two options. Alan, I'll just discussing it now. There's one that's quite off-cambered. Does look less steep than this rock face
Yeah,
here.
it's always harder
but
than
it's
it
gonna be a lot
looks,
safer perhaps
especially on
going up
camera.
this rock face.
First up this section is Michael and Alan. They know this area so well, and they also know that it needs some
Ooh.
serious concentration.
Oh,
It's all too easy for things to go very wrong very quickly on these steep tracks.
damn, that is
Michael's opted
steep.
to put the
Wow.
locker in for extra traction. And it's worked. What a drive, up and away. They make
Nice.
it look easy.
Look at that flex. Hell yeah.
Graham's turning the D-Max.
That did pretty good. There's
Graham in
your
the D-Max has
D-Max.
got a lot less clearance, and he's only running 31-inch tyres opposed to the big 80 Series 35s.
Only
Let's see how he
31s, those
goes.
are pretty small. I usually want at least 33s,
He's
preferably
getting a bit held
35s.
up
I
on
had
that step, so he's
37s on my
opted for the
truck.
winch.
Do you want to just winch through this?
I agree.
Yep, good old winch. I had a winch on my power wagon. That'll save you.
You'll notice that we always put the winch dampener right
Yeah.
where the hook or shackle
Always
goes.
put the winch
That's
jacket,
heaviest
we call
point
it.
of the recovery. That's a
Always
good place
do
to
it,
put the dampener.
especially if you have a steel cable winch like I had.
There's a couple of big rock step sections. We've had to reset the winch for the second. Graham is trying not to spin the wheels too much and let the winch do most of the work. What he doesn't want to happen is to give the rope slack and then tug back on it, causing more tension than necessary.
Yeah. Yep, you don't want snap on the
Stop there.
cable.
Unhitch.
Graham's over the hardest section. He can drive it from
There,
there.
he should
and
make
with
it
the
through now.
D-Max, the auto has no problem taking off on that steep slope.
That's a cool truck. It just
with these
needs.
boys.
He's picked his
A little
line and
bigger
taken on
tires.
the rest of the hill in style.
If
Good
it were
drive,
me.
mate.
Alright, this is a proper little hill. No lockers, of course, in the 80 series. It does have a good set of tyres. 2-inch lift, it's a perfect touring truck.
Man, that's
Done a lot
cool.
of
Look at that
hard miles,
suspension working.
but it's
Hell
stuck
yeah.
on a right, and I think I'm going to drive this first bit.
Ooh. This is the camera vehicle they were speaking of.
Tiny bit more momentum, tiny bit.
I believe he said it had open diffs too.
You can winch it, come to a brilliant spot there. It's nice and easy.
Yeah, we'll take the winch out.
I've opted for the winch too.
What I love about this truck, it really proves that you don't need to be, you know, mega rich to own a four-wheel drive and go
No.
and tackle tough tracks.
That's what's cool about off-roading. It's very accessible.
He's lucky to cost
You don't need a
$10,000.
$60,000 truck. You can do it with a $5,000 truck.
Doesn't look particularly pretty, but who cares? It gets out there, and I'm in the middle of the high country enjoying some of the best tracks in the country, and that's what it's all about.
Commence winching, Shawnee. Off you go.
Just like Graham, I use the winch to get past the big rock steps, and then it's time to punt it up the hill.
Ooh,
Yes, he's past the first set of rock steps,
that's a hard
but
section.
he's held up on the second.
Oh,
No, we got nothing there.
It's out with the winch once again.
man, they're on a hard trail. They're having to use the winch more than you'd like to.
Judo, could you please take up the slack?
Copy that.
Can I hold that?
It's you when you're ready, mate.
Copy that.
That's a pretty wicked trailer on.
Maybe.
One straightforward pull, and he's up. Now he's going to drive.
Right.
With the auto, you can
I
see
like
the
that
pedal
rig
shoot
right
straight
there.
up
That
the
thing's
hill.
cool.
You can take it a bit easier because he's not going to stall. The auto is just doing its thing.
I'll be honest, I don't know what it is. A lot of these vehicles we literally do not have, so I don't even know what that is. But it's
As
cool.
we crest the top of the hill, we're presented with spectacular
Oh, look at that.
scenery.
Look at that scenery, yeah.
Did you have a go at this
Wow.
view, mate? Look, been in the high country a few times now.
That's
and
cool,
these
man.
never
That's
get me tired.
that's
I love
legit
it.
The
mountainous.
biggest problem I have with these views is I'm trying to look left, but I've got to look at the track.
Yeah, mate, absolutely stunning.
Wow, that's cool.
Moments like this, you really shake your head and say, this is the reason I own a four-wheel drive, you know?
Yep.
100%. Look, you could hike in here, you could bring a horse in here.
Off-roading's a great hobby,
but
man.
There's no other way you can get
No better
comfort
sense
to
of
home
adventure
like we do,
than
you know,
going
with
on an
swag,
off-road
everything in it.
expedition.
A couple of beers in a fridge, some steaks, etc., etc. You just can't do that any other way but except in a four-wheel drive, and that's
right.
That's what I love so much about it.
Speaking of,
Hell yeah.
cooking tonight as well.
That's
so
what I love, man.
Get steaks, 'cause it's not going to be steaks.
I love that Australia's got legit off-road culture, probably even more than here. That is right up my alley. Just another reason I need to come down there, man. I would have a blast learning about all the different utes and SUVs that you guys have that we don't have, and going on an off-road expedition like this. Oh my God, that would be fun.
But it's something else pretty cool.
What have you got, Mike? Can you give us any hints?
It's a beautiful little meal, cheap eat, and I reckon you guys might just enjoy it.
Follow Michael and Alan to one of their weekender camps. It's a great little clearing amongst all the tall gum trees. Camp setup gets underway immediately.
Set up camp.
Graham and I are in our trusty
Nice.
swags, and Nick goes about setting up the Black Series.
That's pretty neat. Wow.
He's put the awning up too, because you never know when it might rain up here. And I'm going to be cooking up a storm on the pull-out kitchen.
We're down at a beautiful little campsite in the Victorian high country, and look, it started raining before. Rain is threatening us, but I'm underneath the awning of the camper trailer, and it doesn't get much better than that. So tonight I'm going to cook up some old fish cakes. Now, I love fish cakes.
Fish
and,
cakes?
I usually use a bit of fresh fish, and the thing I like most about fish cakes is you don't have to have the best tasting fish to make great fish cakes. Now, I don't even have any fish that I've caught. I've got tins of tuna, and they've just been rolling around the back of the camera car for a little while now. Perfect for this, what I'm cooking up tonight. Now, I started off by boiling some potatoes, so I'm just going to give those a little bit of a mash. You might be wondering why I'm using a little gas stove, and I've got a perfectly good kitchen right here. Now, it's not because Nick doesn't trust me with his kitchen, it's because he forgot the gas bottle. He had one job.
Oh, jeez.
It's a good basis to start building the old fish cakes. You know, the first thing you need is a fish. Now, Graham, I saw you, mate.
What?
I saw you straight away going straight into the Waco.
No big deal, mate.
What are you doing? Just leaning on it.
Just leaning on it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I've actually got one. Thanks for asking, though, mate.
Do you want a beer?
No, I've got one.
You sure?
Those beers should be nice and icy cold. You know how I know that, mate?
Why?
Because I've got an app on my phone that tells me
you've been
just how cold that fridge really is.
Mate, I'll tell you what,
nice.
for a bloke who doesn't even know anything about social media or the Insta, Facebook, Google Grams, you know a lot about that app thing that
Well,
tells
it's great
you.
because you can be inside your car, right? You're in
Man,
the
that
car
looks
and you wanna
fun,
know what
dude.
you're doing.
Actually,
Cracking open a cold
I'm giving
one,
you a bit of stick, but that is actually
cooking up
it's a bloody good
some
idea.
fish
It's a brilliant
cakes.
thing. Yeah, it really is a good idea.
Not gonna lie, have no idea what that
I'm
is.
surprised you are using tuna, mate. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I saw these. I
Yeah,
figured
yeah.
I'd cut them up.
I see they got a can of Slap Your Mama, though.
Oh, well,
We
settle
got
down,
that,
won't
too.
you?
Start with that, mate.
Yeah, I'll get this.
That's a hell of a lot. Fish cakes, I reckon I can make out of this. I'm just trying to mix that.
Jeez.
Mix that bit of onion.
Nice.
Bit of
Oh, I
onion,
love
just
onion
put
and
that in
anything.
there. We've got a lime here.
You're gonna put lime juice in there?
Yeah, look, you can have lemon, you can have lime.
I love
You can do whatever
lime.
you like, really.
Getting all gourmet, you are. How many of these do you need?
Dang.
Oh, fair
Not
bit.
gonna lie, this
Yeah,
looks
I'm
pretty
thinking
good.
No, mate.
I'm guessing I've got to put 2 eggs in here. Now, I just want to see what happens when I
Oh,
put those
and
2
eggs?
in.
Damn,
that,
man.
That sort of moistens it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I didn't know what he
Yeah,
meant
we'll
at
look
first,
it
but
up.
I'm liking this.
Little bit of-
I'm liking
little
this.
bit of
I
what
was
it
gonna
goes
say
right.
pour some
Why?
beer in there too.
It's looking good, actually.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
it's not looking
Looking-
that good.
no,
It's not
it's
looking. Not.
Doesn't look good.
Look, there's a lot better looking meals out there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it might not
that's
look the
looking-
best,
that's
but I
what
bet it
I'm
tastes
thinking,
damn
that's
good.
what I'm
Oh, that's looking very good.
after. Yeah, it's looking a bit better. Oh yeah, chop that up really fine.
Oh,
This one's
yeah.
a
Well-
Cajun sort of spice. Just not take that too much. It's
No,
pretty
go
hot,
nuts,
eh?
go nuts,
Oh, it is pretty hot.
go nuts. Seriously. You want to put that in
Yeah,
there?
mate. Yeah, put that straight in.
You ready?
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that. That's when it starts looking good.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah,
Man,
what's
this
the next
guy's
process
making me
here, mate?
hungry.
Take that off.
Yep. All right,
Yeah,
I'm going to go and start the barbecue thing.
Oh, exactly right, mate. I've got some oil heating up in that pan now. I've got some breadcrumbs. You could use panko crumbs. You could use crushed cornflakes. You could use nearly anything, really. All right, I'll leave that there. I'm just sort of seeing if this is going to work. You sort of just want to get a ball, put it in the breadcrumbs.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, it's starting to warm up. You can hear that. Just want to sort of flatten those out so they cook a bit evenly. They're just going to go straight into the pan.
Damn. Why do I feel like those would be hella good? Wow.
I've got one batch done.
Oh,
Another batch on the
man.
way. It's fish cakes all day. Look at that.
Cake me.
Take me. Hang on.
No, they're not done, but these are.
Nah, exactly right.
Come on.
Hang on.
Hook a brother up.
Watch your fingers, mate. They're real clean.
That's right, yep.
Everyone's lining up now.
That,
They
mate.
smell that, they're like, damn right.
Mate. Do you mind if I try it?
Yeah.
Carry a fork in my pocket.
Nick, you could have another one, mate. You're a grown lad. There you go, mate. 14 bucks.
Oh,
and
man, that looks
that's enough
fun.
for all us in the camera crew, so
That's crazy.
that's a lot.
It's a couple of bucks worth of.
We've got some veggies, of course, on top of that, but there you go, folks. Fish cakes. If you can't catch a good fish, like this bloke right here, you can cook fish cakes. Get yourself some tuna, get yourself some potatoes, a couple of other little bits and pieces, and holy heck, you've got yourself some great little fish balls going on.
Damn.
You've outdone yourself, mate. I'm going to go and sit by the fire.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Turn these ones over, sit down, and I'll join you guys in a second.
I
Whoa.
was doing really well, but eventually I'm held up.
Man, that trail is crazy, dude. Really uphill and a lot of off-camber situations. Trees on either side of you. There you go. Get some momentum. Keep it going.
This is going to cost us some time, but there's nothing for it but to winch.
Yeah, this might be.
Oh, look at how steep that is, even on camera. Man, that is, I can't believe how crazy that angle is.
Super technical. Yeah, I have to
Super
winch a little
steep.
bit, but I reckon I might be able to drive this last little bit here. And here we go. First gear, low range.
Oh, look at that. Look at that flex, that articulation.
This is costing us some time, but I'm still
Oh.
fairly confident we've got this in
Smoking
the
the
bag.
tires.
Not much further now. Yes, finally.
There you go.
I'm able to drive the rest. Meanwhile, Graham decided to take a little shortcut.
Wow.
But he might end up regretting that decision.
Hey, Nick, I reckon if we take this track here, mate, which is fairly steep, but it'll actually take us directly up and over the mountain, we can drop back down into camp. I reckon it'll shave off quite a bit of time. You up for it?
Yeah, I'm up for it, mate. Let's do it.
All right, let's get into this. Yoo-hoo! First gear,
Man, I
manual.
can't believe that, how
Just
scenic
crawling
that
my
is.
way
That's
up.
cool.
Keeping the
Off-roading
revs up,
in the
bit of
mountains,
momentum,
how can you beat
bit of
that?
traction on it. Up we go. A little bit of a rut here. Try and centre myself on it.
Uh-oh.
Nah, Nick, hold up, Nick.
Yep,
hold
you
up,
can
Nick.
see him get stopped in his tracks right
Well,
there.
as you can see, I'm so close to getting up this hill. There's a small pinch here, but I've come over what is pretty common in the high country. They're called erosion mounds. You can see them.
Now this is cool. This is Isuzu D-Max snorkel right here. With it saying Isuzu D-Max on it, does that mean it's actually like a factory item? Or is that aftermarket? Because the fact that it says that on there makes it me almost think it's factory. Which would be pretty cool, because I don't think there's any vehicles that we sell in America that comes with a snorkel. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, in the interest of keeping this relatively short, don't want to react to a whole hour-long video. We're going to end it there. Again, they will be linked in the description. Awesome, awesome channel. Really well done productions. 4-wheel drive 24/7. Shout out to them. I will definitely be watching them in my off time. It was real fun to do an off-roading video, because that is my roots. That's what I started this channel with. If you look on my older videos, you know, scroll down to 2 or 3 years ago, you will see plenty of off-road videos from me. It's definitely my favorite hobby. Really, really cool to see this. Cool to see all the different vehicles. I think almost every vehicle in this video we definitely don't have in America. So good on you guys for having awesome, awesome vehicles for off-roading. And comment down below if you off-road at all. What is your rig? You know, what do you have done to it? What are some of your favorite spots in Australia for off-roading? Let me know. Want to help the video out? Leave a like on there for me. I appreciate it. I'm going to leave a like on theirs. And subscribe for more stuff like this. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. And I'll catch you later.